For all y'all that been hitting me up for interviews, right here, choke no joke at Gmail. You know, I'm sorry if you hit me before and I ain't get back to you, but I wasn't doing interviews before. So if you want to do interviews, uh, send your request right there, choke no joke at Gmail. All right. A lot of y'all been also asking me, can y'all come on to promote? Some of y'all have been hitting me up to ask to come on to promote. Same thing. Choke no joke at Gmail. All right. You want to come on? You got a party. Club promoters, especially in Atlanta, hit me up. All right. If you want, y'all got some events coming up, hit me up. If you got an event coming up you need to promote, hit me up. Um, yeah, choke no joke at Gmail. But yeah, interview requests and those that have been asking to come on to promote something. Now's the time, all right? Um, let me get into this. So I told y'all, and I could go pull it up. I don't know if I said it during the live when Keffe D was in court, when I did the live then, or right after, whatever one I did after that. But I told y'all I smelled that Reggie was behind giving the prosecutors the information to shut down Keffe D from getting bailed out, right? And if you remember, I said it, but I'll repost it because reason I said that is because he wants to claim now that he was the one that shut it down. He trying to take credit for it, right? By saying that he asked Wack on camera, you know, it was business, right? As long as it's business, because he know by law in Vegas, if you locked up for a crime such as murder, you know, you're not supposed to be making any type of financial gain while you're fighting this case or some type of law to that nature. So he's trying to say that he kept asking him on camera, um, yo, it's business, right? It's business, right? So he's saying he was intentionally doing that to set him up. Now, for one, I don't doubt that because that is some suckish ish that he would do. He is a dry snitcher. We know this, right? Don't matter who it is, whether it's gangbangers or not, entertainers, whatever, he's just a dry snitcher, right? Now, I believe that he did notify the prosecutors and give him a call and gave him some information. Because we got to remember who's leading the grand jury on this case right here? Reggie. Who was bringing people to Vegas to testify for the grand jury? Reggie. This is his case. This is why he keeps saying everybody trying to muddy up the case. Everybody trying to muddy up the case. Because he needs for this somebody to get convicted so they will stop looking at him. The mother effer who was head of security that wasn't at the fight, that wasn't in the caravan of the shooting, and didn't show up to the hospital for 3 hours later. Why else would you think he going so hard for Keffe D to get indicted? Because these stupid people, well, you know what? I'm not gonna call them stupid. I take that back. They just not as smart as a lot of us, right? They feel like he's being so much helpful with the case because he was a part of death row, right? But if they was really doing their research, they would be trying to figure out, well, where the hell were you all the time when everything was going on? And if you wasn't around anything, how you know so much? Like knowing Bobby Finch got killed 3 minutes, he called 3 minutes after knowing he got killed, and he was still in Vegas on September 11th. Like, there's a lot of this. This dude knows a lot, but ain't around nothing, right? How? Now, like I said, I believe he was calling and telling the prosecutor stuff. Because he's leading this grand jury, right? We seen him go as rat and testify for the grand jury, ratted on the Bloods, ratted on the Crips, gave niggas real names, niggas fake names, street associations, clicks, blocks, sets, criminal records, affiliations. We see him do all that in the grand jury. Just ratting, right? Why is he keeps saying everybody's muddying up the case, money up. You were not there, brother. You was not there. You wasn't at the fight, or were you? You wasn't at the shooting, or were you? Was you even at Club 662? We don't know. You didn't come to the hospital after the shooting, nor did you go to the scene, but you show up 3 hours later. Where were you? Now, Pretty Black, what up, beautiful? Right. So now here is where I'll get back to the dirty cop later, because as you know, like I said, he's the one he's so sure that it was the Southside Crips that he called his father within an hour, within minutes, according to some people. But according to Bobby Ladd, Robbie Ladd, Tim Brennan, his own father, Reggie called his father and told him that it was Southside before he even got with anybody. How did he know that? He lied and said, "Oh, I found out when I went to the hospital and talked to Suge." Well, you didn't talk to Suge, and Suge said you never came to the hospital and saw him, or he never saw you at the hospital. But you said you didn't get to the hospital to 3 hours later. And if Suge told you that was at 3 hours later, so how did you be able to call your father and tell him Southside did it when these niggas ain't even figured out themselves who did it yet? When you went and took Gaddafi and them to give the statements, why didn't you say he was Southside then? Why didn't you tell the Vegas police? Oh, yeah. Okay.